Previously on Sailing Aquarius. Fun stuff and usual.
That's messy.
It is our last days in Maldives, and Aquarius is sitting on the anchor, rocking and rolling. But in the evening, it gets way worse. Here is anchored Aquarius, and from the ocean through the atolls, we get these currents that makes it very uncomfortable and rolly. Therefore, we decided to move a couple of miles up north to a very protected spot. We arrived right before the sunset, and next day, working on our videos for the most day, in the late afternoon we decided to go and explore the island.
Welcome to Gulhi. Gulhi? Goodbye.
It is a small island, but because it is close to capital Male and international airport, therefore it has hotels to offer. Based on what we saw so far, it is the least attractive island. But don't trust our opinion and take a look yourself. This could be a hospital. Personally, I would be very sad here, but we talked to some tourists staying here and they were very happy because it's very quiet and the reef has lots of wildlife. This is a boat building place, and this is the only, at least I think the only, tourist beach.
Yeah, in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we do.
We had a dinner on the island and came back to our good anchorage. We're gonna have a sleep and next morning we're taking off.
This morning we're going to head over to the nurse sharks, and Zatara's already been down south to see the nurse sharks, but we heard there's another place up north, just farther north of us right now in Gulhi. So we're going to head over there and check out and see if we can see the nurse sharks as well. We might get skunked, but hopefully get sharked. Anyways, one of the things I love about my new batteries is I can do things like this, not even worry about it. I don't have to use the stove. I just use the electricity. Alrighty, so we'll see you tonight. All right, we'll see you. Bye.
So what's up?
So Assad's going to check us out tomorrow, and there's a fuel barge coming to Keith's boat, and we can get fuel tomorrow. And after we get fuel and everything, we should be ready to go. Are you happy about that?
I don't know. It's kind of quick.
Yeah, I know. It is quick.
So, but anyways, the anchorages are not the best. We feel that we saw the most of it during the rally.
Yeah, the rally was just right over there. Alright, so we're gonna have to back up and go around. So this here says there's a reef there. This has nothing in there. So we're going to have to depend on the
Anchor Drag app. Also uses sort of Google Maps or something similar. And this one doesn't see anything at all because Google Maps had cloud in it.
Looks like we're trying to get up into here, this area, and drop the hook. What's going to be interesting to see is how deep it is where it says that it's 0. I got to make sure that I'm connected to... Oh, that's why. I need to be connected to my Vesper. So now what's going to happen is it's going to chart how deep it is because this is hooked up to my Vesper, which is transmitting all the NEMA 2000 data, and it goes right onto the map. So it sees what I see, and then it maps it out for us. So it's going to be interesting to see when we go through here. I want to see how deep it really is.
Well, right now, on mine, it's been transmitting all the time. Here, you see it says about 27, 28, when actually it's 42 meters depth. But here, Ken is talking about this shallow spot. And you see as we go, it keeps charting.
And now, while we're moving along in 34 meters of water, we can pretty much see out 80 meters in front of us. So that'll give us plenty of time to stop the boat if we see something coming in at us.
Besides rolly anchorages in Maldives, maps is another challenge because they are not very well charted.
It's 15 meters! $15 meters! Yes! Well, now it's 10 meters. It's coming down, coming down, coming down. Yeah, it came down to 10 meters. Now it's already down to 21 meters, but I'm sure it's going to come back up again. Oh, I see something right in front of us. I see it getting shallow up there, just off the port. Okay, come get the camera.
Oh my God, how deep it is?
Right here, it went down to 5.
Okay, that makes sense. That one is even more shallow. That one is even more shallow. Wow, so clear, so beautiful. So there are some bommies, and I think there is right in front of us. Good course. I think you're on a good course. How deep it is?
15.
This is 15 meters deep. We can see the bottom. How crazy is that? So that's a bommy, but it's deep.
There's a bommy right behind us. We're gonna see if we can find some sharks.
It was hilarious. Those fishes are so used to being fed when the tourists come that as soon as we stopped the dinghy, they came over chasing to us. And they were coming really close to us. It's a little bit uneasy because they were quite big. That's nice, but no nurse sharks, so we decided to check out the other spot. Unfortunately, no nurse sharks here either. We have to take a defeat and go back to the boat. But before, we checked out the reef right behind the boat, and actually it was fairly nice.
We are going back to Hula because we just love that dirty water so much. And then we're going to check out tomorrow. Yep, we're leaving the Maldives. That's it. We're heading to the Seychelles. That'll be 2/3 of the crossing to Africa. And I've never been to Africa before. So it's going to be awesome to go there. I think. He's doing 4.8 knots and he's 7 miles behind us.
Who is he?
Woohoo! He's another friend and another cat. We saw him anchor close to us last week or the week before last.
Are you making up stories again?
I always make up stories.
That you have a sailboat?
Making up stories.
That you have a sailboat and you're sailing around the world?
I never said that. That'd be making up a story. I'm just sailing around Mali. Right there. Really? It is.
This is Male, capital city of Maldives, and we heard that it's not so nice, but we decided if we will have some time, we will definitely check it out. No more super yachts. Last time, this place was full of super yachts. I wonder where's that bus off to?
Oh, cool. I have no clue where that's off to.
Well, today this place is extremely busy. I wonder what changed. And we are back to Hulumale in the same place where we were anchored before.
I told you something and then you just said, no, we're not going to do that. So.
Oh, going ashore?
Yeah.
I think it's too hot now. You're gonna get there and just like...
Right, so we're going to start the genset. We're going to start getting all charged up. We're going to do the laundry that we need to do.
Okay.
And I'm going to work on the video, I guess. Because we can, as soon as it charges up a little bit, and I'll be able to run the AC and we can just sit on the inside and be comfortable. We're going to sit here. Because I want the batteries charged by tomorrow. And then when we leave, we're going to make sure that they're completely charged.
Let's start it up.
So we're getting ready to make the crossing. One of the things you have to do is you have to set up your Iridium Go. Just make sure you have extra cards. We use Predict Wind, and log into your account and turn it on with a new card. This one's the old card that we had. Of course, it's just garbage now. It's easy to do. Activation complete. We're ready to go.
Since we were fairly efficient with our time, we still have some to go and check out the capital city, Male.
So this was the last thing I wanted to do. Go see Male.
It It is a nice ride through that bridge. On one side there is an ocean, and on the other one there is an airport, which at that time had a beautiful sunset.
Nothing like I thought it was going to be. They said it was really, really crowded and really, really this. And it's actually not bad.
We actually like the city. It's pretty vibrant and interesting, and watching the traffic crossing, it was another way of entertainment.
The president's house, right there.
Tomorrow we leave in Maldives, so we need a good night's sleep because we won't have one for at least 8 days. Next on Sailing Aquarius, Indian Ocean crossing, Maldives to Seychelles. If you like this video, give us a like down below and click here to subscribe. That really helps us. And if you want to watch more of us, click one of those.
They said they came from